We here. Hello. Happy day number 3. We rocking it together. What's poppin'? My name is Miladies. I am your spirit shifter here, guiding you on your journey towards self-awareness. And we are on day 3. I'm very hyped. I have a lot of energy within me. I can feel it. There's a lot of astrological aspects happening today, but this is not the video for it. So let me stay focused. Hello, buenos dias, Rich Rising. Oh my God, I love you. All right, so today, first and foremost, this topic I truly enjoy. I am a certified holistic health coach, and I went to integrative nutrition in 2012 and graduated in 2013 and became a drugless practitioner, right? So that's a passion of mine. I love food and fitness. Nonetheless, when it comes to the physical part, I enjoy dancing and high intensity. So I like short exercises. I'm not at the gym every fucking day. No, I'm not working out for more than 45 minutes. There's so basically I personally have found different techniques that I enjoy. So I want you to take some time to dismantle any, I know it's gonna be a while, so maybe the next couple of days, take some time to release some of these different diets, exercises. And this goes deep. This goes to our childhood. If you ever have been, made fun of it anyway. I'm an Aries. Mars rules my chart. So uh initially I'm into physical fitness. I'm a people watcher and I love helping people out. So one of the things that the school taught us was bio individuality. That means that what I enjoy does not mean it is what you would enjoy, right? Some people do not like to walk. I love walking. I could walk for 2 hours. Some people do not like to walk. I can't. There's some friends that I cannot get to walk for shit, and I'd be like, damn, right? But then what do they like to do? We can find different ways. So I want you to, again, get into the habit from this point on to figure out what it is that you enjoy. If you don't like yoga, stop doing it. I was once told that and I said that in another video, if it feels like a chore, stop it. So if it really means that you only like working out for 5 minutes, who gives a fuck? Do it. You understand? But your body, the moral of staying healthy and eating a good nutritional meal is to keep your cells and your organs working, right? Let your blood uh what's it called, flush out the toxins that we eat. Y'all know when I get hyped my words start going blah. So I do have a lot of knowledge when it comes to health and wellness. Nonetheless, it's really about what do you enjoy. And a lot of people enjoy stopping some foods and then saying I'm not eating that anymore without recognizing that their body has been eating it for so long that it's going to crave for it at some point. The main important thing is to add, right? This is my little tips. Add. I always say this. Add to your diet. Diet is what you eat. An American diet, a European diet, Mediterranean diet. When I went to the school, I found out there was over 100 diets. I was like, yeah, ustedes están locos. Ustedes están locos. Estamos obsesivos. We obsess, right? The society makes us like that, right? So again, debunk. That's the word. Debunk all the aspects of what we enjoy with food. I personally am a emotional eater. Nonetheless, I found ways to make that comforting. What do? I personally enjoy cooking. But I also know that if I'm an emotional eater, am I really gonna go out there and eat a pizza and be tight, right? Or am I gonna be home and I'm gonna make a pizza? A nice, enjoyable pizza. Yeah, some of y'all don't like to cook, but y'all could order healthy foods. Y'all don't have to order. And food in general takes up 75% of our diet anyway. So, you know, when you reconsider that is what you actually eat, and the food is the second aspect to what food is. The first aspect is our feelings and our emotions. If certain areas of our lives are not covered and they may be at a rate where we're not enjoying our relationships, our jobs, that contributes to what we eat. All right, so this is not going to turn into nutrition, but I wanted to share that as we go into this because it does talking about um, us growing up and people telling us that, you know, we're fat, we're this, we're that. And now that you're here, how do you feel about yourself? We don't have to satisfy anybody anymore. And the reason why I got into health and nutrition was not because, oh, me and my body. No, it was literally because honestly, people that know me know that I enjoy the way I look. I love all of this. I don't have no problem. But I also know that I'm in the space. I was given the opportunity to inspire people in this area. So, with that being said, bio individuality is important, and I started this because of my mom's being sick. My mom's was on about 18 to 20 medications a day. I said, nah, they beasting. So I got into this aspect so that I can be able to assist her, and I did. I didn't. I was able to refer her to a classmate, and the classmate was able to take her off of all those, at least all those medications, up to like 7 medications a day. And then my mom's never told us that she had renal disease, and that's when we found out. So your girl, see why they had me do that? It wasn't because I wanted to be a nutrition or anything like that. But nonetheless, she was hiding that, by the way. I digress. We're gonna get into the 5 minutes because, like I said, I could get into this for quite some time. So I want you to really dig into this aspect of yourself. And the first 5 minutes is going to be writing sentences of uh, how we negatively feel about food, our body, all those thoughts. Purge on that. All right, let's start. Yeah, see, I'm at height. Let me give you an example. If y'all let me, I'll be here forever. I'm gonna let y'all write, and then I'll give you the examples. All right, y'all. We have one more minute. How are y'all feeling about this exercise? I know it could be a bit challenging, especially if yesterday we ate something, right? Or we didn't. Some of us really are reconsidering how we're looking at food at this current time. And this is the moment for you to do a transformation. What is it that you do enjoy? Do you enjoy um, green shakes? And if you don't, how can you get more chlorophyll in your system? You know, that's really what it's all about. So I will share. I noticed yesterday that there this project is amazing, but also allows me to understand that we really did a lot of work when it comes to our negative Nancy and doubtful dance. That it's actually becoming easier to identify some stuff, but it's not as heavy as I thought it would be, which is pretty cool. So I do want to share that a lot of people look at me and they what do you know about nutrition, and that I'm not a real fitness coach, or I'm not a real how you call it, a nutritionist or whatever, because I'm not a registered nurse and all this other extracurriculum activity. Those are the things that came up when I thought about anything negative. And to me, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because of my actions. So I know for a fact that the actions that the amount of people that I've inspired and the places that God Source Universe has placed me, it, it was never for me to sit here and be like, I'm trying to prove something to you that I'm a professional. No, like, you know, the people speak for itself. I'm a source of inspiration, so it didn't matter. But I knew there was certain places, like I couldn't go to the gyms wouldn't pick me to be a fitness instructor, anything like that. So what? Yeah, I was abusing people anyways. All right, that was my other side. So it was things like that. But one thing that I did say earlier that I would love to shift today is that I'm an emotional eater. Let's shift that. You know, I'm gonna see what I write next. We've come a long way. We have. Let's see what I come up with the emotional eating part, because remember, I am describes our next venture, our next journey. So shifting, I am an emotional eater to something great that we're about to find out. Let's see what my brain says. But for the most part, you know, be gentle with yourself. Um, if there's anyone in your life that has ever, you know, made fun of your weight, whether it was an ex, a sibling, they used to call me this. It doesn't bother me, but I'm gonna share with y'all that I probably should be traumatized, right, with body image, right? They used to call me Nasator because no ass at all, right? And I used to have a bigger chest, but I had breast reduction, right? Yeah, I'm sharing a lot today, spirit. Goddamn, that's that Scorpio energy. And they used to call me in school. I'm being honest, so y'all can understand that I've come a long way. They used to call me titties in school. All right, that was my name in high school. Go titties. So I promise y'all, but it makes me laugh now because the stuff that we endure as we're younger, and it really doesn't bother us. It makes you feel like, where is our psyche at the moment, you know? But I'm okay, because at the end of the day, and that didn't bother me because it was true. It wasn't a lie. Like if it was a lie, maybe I'll be angry, upset, but it wasn't a lie. So it didn't bother me. Nonetheless, those are things that could have traumatized me, but I didn't let that to me. So just be sure that, you know, if anybody made fun of you, that you make peace with that, because that's not where you're at now. And plus, you know that if you go to the gym and you do a little bit of motherfucking squats and use the motherfucking machine, you're gonna get an ass. So it's not that serious, right? And there's different forms of shapes. So when you begin to make peace you know, they used to call me cara de caballo, horse face. We're gonna go into part two. Oh, let me give you other examples. Yeah, y'all making me laugh. I come far with body image. Having fibroids makes me so. Listen, but the fact that there's so much uh, information on how to nurture ourselves, especially in these areas, and there's groups, right? Joining that like-minded community, and then being true to yourself. Do you really like working out every day? If you don't, give yourself the ability to research how can you stay fit. Let me say something, and I'm gonna say this and go watch it on Netflix. This is a good one today. Thank you, Spirit. Netflix. They have the Blue Zone, and Evelise was saying, watch it. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna watch it. When I watched it, I watched all 4 episodes, and it talks about the centurions, right? That's the first time I ever even heard of that. And those are people who live over 100 years old. And in every space that he went, where the oldest people were at, ain't none of them was at the gym. I promise you, ain't none of them was at the gym. And they tell you they don't, what they do, daily activities. Mopping. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding. You could be exercising at your every day with everything that you do. You know, they was chopping. I'm not saying we have been conditioned here that we don't even chop wood. They chop wood. The people in Italy was walking up hills like they got to walk up 36 flights. We woke up and down the train station, depending where you're at, your knees start hurting, and you be like, "Oh God damn!" Or you be like, so how about we use our daily activities to provide us with the fitness and exercise that we need if we don't like going to the gym? You know, if you type in, maybe you want to type a little harder. I don't know. But yes, go check that out. So let me see. I have totally accepted a plant-based journey. You know, and a lot of people who are plant-based think that where am I going to get my proteins? Do your research. They are vegan bodybuilders. I'm just saying. I eat 80% whatever I mean good, right? So that's the grains, the beans, the greens, the vegetables, right? Go ham on all of that. And then 20% whatever the hell I want, because those 20% is my emotional status. What if I want to eat some chips because I'm angry? Stop playing. All right, so let's get to part two. If y'all don't tell me, my ladies, tell me the examples. Here we go. Eating habit. I often skip meals. This is the positive side of this. I'll prioritize regular, balanced meals to give my body the energy it needs. Body image. I feel unhappy with my appearance. The positive side of this, I appreciate my body for all it does. I'll focus on nurturing it with healthy choices. For the eating habits, I turn to unhealthy snacks when stressed. There's sweet potato chips that you can eat and is healthy and is crunchy. I just wanted to share that because I do enjoy supermarket walks. I'll walk you through the aisles, mad hype. I appreciate my body. Oh, I said that already. I explore healthier ways to cope with stress, like taking a short walk or participating in deep breathing. Body image. I compare myself to others. The positive shift on this, I am unique, so is my body. I celebrate its strength and take care of it with love. That's the main important thing, bringing in compassion and love. All right. And then another body eating habit. I'm often mindlessly eating. Positive shift. I'll practice mindful eating, savoring each bite and paying attention to my body, hunger, and fulfillment cues. Personally, people laugh at me. I don't care. I don't have a TV, but that also helps me focus on. I'll do mindful eating. Like I'm not on the phone. I'm not on the nothing. I'm talking to people if you're in front of me, but I can't be on the phone and eat. All right, so let's shift those words. We have a few more minutes. But if you want to write a positive note to yourself at this current time, appreciating your body and the way you eat, whether if you want to go back to these negative thoughts and rewrite it with positive affirmations, it is up to you. Hmm. Mm-hmm. We're going to talk about that. Let's get to this real quick. All right. I wanted to read what Tracy said. Tracy said, I ate out of boredom, sadness, and stress. And she also said, I hated that when we were made to eat everything on our plates. That is so true. That's another thing that pretty much put us in a space of traumatization is there's kids across the world that is starving. You better eat everything on your plate, even if you didn't like it. That also could have made us hate some foods that because I know my older sister, she has a hard time enjoying vegetables. So little by little, she's been. I'm proud of you. She's been, dibbling, dabbling into um, vegetables in her own way. Like you cannot give a plate of spinach, right? And maybe I should stop doing that. That's probably traumatizing too. Thank you, Tracy. Because I do be making food and sometimes I'll be putting healthy stuff in there and I'll be lying to her. Wow. Thank you, Tracy. Let me stop doing that to my sister. Even if it's healthy, we don't violate people. Anyways, yes. Anyways, so she will not eat a plate of spinach, but if you give a drink that has spinach in it but it's fruity, she'll drink it. So this is what I mean when you can take time with yourself and figure out how is it that you enjoy it. Before in the past, she didn't enjoy yogurt, but now all of a sudden she enjoys yogurt. So, it's really dope. But thank you, Tracy, for that because I won't, violate her anymore. She hasn't even come to, but it doesn't matter, my ladies. Don't violate people. I really do love introducing people to a new type of healthy food. So I do have that obsession. Yeah, maybe I need to go to therapy for that. I hated that when we were. Oh, all right, all right. After losing 85 pounds, I am listening to my body, establishing a realistic workout routine, and my love of food is completely different. Finally, after 7 years, I am no longer on metformin. Let's speak that into existence. So I wrote a love letter. Well, it's a thank you letter to myself. Had I listened and to people expressing that I'm not a real fitness instructor just because I was doing Zumba and I'm only dancing, right? People used to be like, you dancing for money. Yeah, I'm telling you. So, but for the most part, I would have never been able to work for the parks department. I would have never been able to done healthy workshops with people, taking people to supermarket store, guiding people privately when it comes to their health and their wellness. And I've been doing this since 2012. And it was this again, it was because I found a passion for it and it was something that it was a calling. Not only that, but it got me here to you guys. Had I not taken that route, I probably would have been in a school being a principal because that was the route that I really was going to go. I was going to go and be in the public system and be a guidance counselor to then become a principal in a school. That y'all would have never met me unless I was your kids. Get your kids in check. I forced myself to eat as much as possible to prove I was eating because I was always skinny. Oh, I used to be called skeleton. School and family. I'm still skinny. I'm laughing because it wasn't gonna change you. You feel me? Like now, all you know for a fact that if you do feel too skinny, there's ways to tone up. Right? It's all about the muscle aspect. So when you find an easy route for you to gain some muscles, I've seen. I personally feel like for me, I enjoyed the body weight 165. And some people be like, oh my God, when I'm 148, I feel like that's not my weight, right? And so check that out with yourself. Figure out what's your weight. It's all about, I do understand that we allow the government and health system to use our body as science, but we can use our own body as science. We are our own scientists. We're the ones that can feel when the ice cream doesn't sit right in the stomach. We don't want to feel like that no more. So let's make some banana ice cream or let's make some frozen fruit, something that's going to still give us that flavor, that iciness. You know what I mean? Your homework today is to go on YouTube and type in your favorite meal that you might feel is unhealthy and how you can convert it into a healthy one. And then figure out what 10 minutes of a workout looks like for you. I am so grateful for this session. I don't want to make it longer than we need to. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm setting up day 4, 5, and 6 for us. This was beautiful. I love y'all. Y'all, the universe is gonna get me a van so that I can be able to visit y'all in y'all states and pull up on y'all and do some workshops and stuff. All right. Oh, yes. What should the message be, Spirit? Come on. Do this quickly. We eat what we like. Oh, Tony the Tiger's coming after me. All right, I did write that though. We eat what we like without a fight and be aware of your emotions. What does that mean? Allow yourself to know that you don't have to beat yourself up for what you're eating, all right? And know that if it's linked to how you're feeling, drink some water. We are out of here.